100 Christmas gift ideas, bro. Holy. I'm gonna try to keep this quick. I'm sure you're scrolling through a bunch of videos right now because you're last minute shopping and that's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. As of right now, we got a month left until Christmas. Some of us don't even know what to ask for. That's what this video is for. If you don't know who I am, I'm EJWAYY. I mainly do fashion stuff. If you can't tell, I got a lot of clothes and shoes. So if you're looking for fashion stuff, you're in the right place. But if you're not looking for fashion, this list is not strictly fashion. I got everything from electronics to hygiene to even more. And I am doing a giveaway for this video. Let's say you maybe don't have the money to spend a lot on clothes or you just don't feel like it, which I completely understand. I am gonna be putting together a box of clothes for one of you guys to win. All you have to do is subscribe, leave a like on this video, and comment down below why you think you need the box. I'm gonna be picking the winner in exactly 1 week. I have over 100 ideas written down on my phone. Y'all are trying to hear the ideas, so let's get to it. So we're just gonna get straight into this list. I got everything on this list, bro, so you're gonna wanna hear all 100 ideas. The first thing that I have written down on this list that would be a perfect present for girls or boys is the Tasman slippers from UGG. Some of my friends have some and they claim that they're the most comfy thing that they've ever worn. They dropped a whole Tasman line, not just the slippers, they dropped Tasman sweats, hoodies. All of the stuff is made for like extreme comfort. You definitely want to check that out if you're looking for comfortable, fashionable stuff. Next thing I got on here is gift cards, bro. That is one thing you can never go wrong with. You can get gift cards to Amazon. Low key, if you don't know what gift card to get somebody, just get them an Amazon gift card and you can get anything on Amazon. I just came up with that off the dome. That's a great gift idea. Tickets, depending on what your budget is. If there's a concert coming up, basketball games, concerts. Another pretty good gift idea is a new Bible for the people that are religious out there. I know that would be a good gift idea. Maybe you got a little bit higher of a budget or you want to ask for a little bit, some a little more pricey. The new consoles. You can always ask for a new console, kind of going on that gaming wave. Mess around, ask for a new PC. Just switch it up a little bit for the people that are looking for clothes. We're going to talk about clothes for a little bit and then we'll go back to some other topics that I have written down. Now, some shoes that I just recently picked up, the patent leather Timbs. Now, if you got a fashion MF in the house and wants to get into like the unique stuff, I think they're fire, but I know they're kind of, they're a little unique in their own way. Regular Timbs, you can never go wrong. Black or the butter color. Asics are also a very popular shoe right now. Some can get very expensive and then there's some that aren't as bad. A pair that's not that expensive is the GT 2160s. I personally have the white pair of them. I'm actually wearing them right now. Just a nice and simple white shoe. My pair is a little dirty, but another pair that I don't think is too expensive. Kind of going on the same vibe of Asics, Nike P6000s. They look cool. There's a certain colorway that is like chrome looking. Not all of them look like that, but there is like a shiny pair. That's a fire pair of shoes. I would be happy if I got them as a gift. If you're into reps, I personally recommend a site called EJWAYY. I have a sign up link with them. I'm ordering some stuff from them right now, so I am gonna have a review on them soon. I have a spreadsheet where I'll link a bunch of stuff on there that could be good Christmas ideas. Usually shipping does take a little bit longer from places like that, but cheaper stuff that looks like the real thing. If you wanted to get into that, some things that I'd recommend is the pink Kayano 14s. They're a loud shoe if you need a statement shoe. The purple CPFM Forces, once again, a louder shoe. We're kind of going towards louder things, and then I'll have some more chill stuff on this list. We have the Rick Owen Vans. The Rick Owen Vans are a very popular shoe right now. Can't go wrong with them. It's one of those essential shoes that you can wear with anything. Balenciaga slides, they got the cheetah color, they got the black colorway. Margiela Gats are another super essential shoe. I call them essential because you can wear them with anything. I wear mine a lot. I actually have a pair of Asics right here, size 11. If the giveaway winner happens to be this size, I'll probably throw these in too. I'm gonna give these away too, why not? Some other clean shoes you could get reps of. These are called Mason Miharas. I think they're a pretty essential shoe. You can wear them with anything once again. I forgot I actually had a pair here with me in person of the Balenciaga slides, but you can see the fuzziness on them. Yeah, you can never go wrong with these. These are super fire, just essential slide. Now, going back down to the more cheaper stuff that you can just actually buy at the store. New Balance 9060s. These had a wave already, but I still think they're a cool essential shoe. They're very, very comfortable. Now, if you know, you know. The K-Swisses, I got these for like $60 on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. Very essential shoe, all white. You'd have to be down to have stuff that's not hype. I personally don't care about wearing all stuff that's just super hype and trendy. Definitely recommend these. There's also another pair of Nikes that are called the Nike Vomero 5s. I personally haven't had a pair, but I just seen them recently and they look like a cool little pickup. That wouldn't be a bad shoe. They don't look too expensive. Now, if you're looking for slides, my list of my favorite slides right here is number one, Yeezy slides. Yeezy slides are the best slides ever made. You can debate me if you want, you're not gonna win. You can wear them with pants or shorts and they don't look weird. Some slides, if you put pants on, you look weird. Yeezy themselves on the site have all the Yeezy slide colorways for $20 on their site right now. They are kind of known for taking a while on shipping. Now, Draco slides, I've made a couple TikToks on. Draco slides are comfy. They do look a little bit different. I think they still look cool. The bottom is like a velvet material. I think they're comfy. They kind of hold on to your whole foot. I actually have a link in my TikTok shop showcase. Usually it's discounted, and so I would check there. Bravest Studios, I have a couple different slides from Bravest Studios. They make a little bit more of the fun, weird stuff. I got some toe slides from them. I got some that look like Soli from Monsters Inc. Speaking of shoes, before we move on to some clothes, one thing that I think I would have been very happy with as a gift is a shoe cleaning kit. That's one of those things you don't really think of. I know some of y'all are like, bro, I'll just use my Dawn dish soap. But when you get an actual shoe cleaning kit, there is a difference. There is actual good shoe cleaning kits that will get any type of stains out your shoes. Next up, some clothes that I recommend. I'm personally into sweatpants. I personally love rocking my sweatpants all the time. Some sweatpants that I can definitely recommend. Just finding any baggy sweatpants in general. That's kind of the trend right now. That's a good gift idea no matter what brand they are. But if you want some specific brands, the brand Uniqlo or Uniqlo, some people have been telling me I'm saying that wrong. But Uniqlo, I have some sweatpants from them that are probably my most comfy sweatpants. Definitely can recommend. They're $50, so depending on what your budget is. Now there's some sweatpants from the brand Minimal. I've only tried out one pair and they are the stiff lounge sweats. They're very heavy and I actually have the full set with the hoodie, so I could recommend the hoodie too. When I wear them together, the hoodie's real heavy, the pants are real heavy, so if you're looking for something that's almost like comforting as it's like hugging your body, those are very heavy, high quality hoodies and sweatpants from Minimal. My favorite brown pair of sweatpants that I have are from PacSun. They're called their bootcut sweats. As of right now, they have a sale on them for like $29 or $26 or something, and it's in the 20s. And I have debated on buying more pairs just because they're my favorite like fitting sweatpants. I got them off of TikTok shop. A lot of these items I will have in my TikTok shop showcase, and so I would recommend going to check that out. I'll probably have more stuff in there too that would be good for Christmas gift ideas. Aelfric Eden is a very popular brand right now. I've gotten countless things. Sometimes they're a little bit pricier, but they are fast fashion, and so if you don't know what that means, they are spot on with what the trends are. I actually did just get this box from them. I do work with them sometimes, so I do have a discount code. This is my discount code if you want to go get some discounts on their site. For Christmas, I can highly recommend anything on their site just because I've worked with them for a long time. The first thing that I already opened up and looked at is these double-waisted camo sweats. The double waist thing is pretty popular right now. They're like the real big barrel legs. Got some distressing going on. We're actually gonna turn this way for some better lighting. They sent me one of their hoodies, and this hoodie is super cool. This extra part just kind of buttons into the hood. Dude, and the quality of their hoodies are just like, this is heavy. It kind of gives you this double hooded look. Kind of just got this like blue flannel look coming out. Yeah, this is one of the pickups they sent me. Aelfric Eden is pretty known for the sweatpants they make. So this is a gray pair of sweatpants with this rope going down. This is once again more of a unique style. If you're looking for unique stuff, you came to the right place because that's the type of stuff I like. You have the green Aelfric Eden writing. Is that what that says? Following along with the sweatpants from Aelfric Eden, they kind of blew up for their double-waisted sweats. They have 3 different colorways of these. It's just like this faux boxer look. The rest of the pant is pretty simple. If you don't want nothing too loud, pretty simple, double-waisted sweats, but they also make a gray pair and they make a blue pair. For me personally, I have all 3 pairs. The way they fit and their comfiness, they're an essential sweat. I might as well just show you all the sweatpants since we're on the sweatpants vibe. Everyone needs a good pair of sweatpants. This is actually the same pair as the gray ones we just opened, except they're the all black. So if you're looking for a lot more simple of a pair, it does have this big old rope, but it comes off. You can literally just pull it off. And so other than that, they're just real big old baggy black sweats. Back to the hoodies. I know all the distressing is a real popular thing right now. This is a Aelfric Eden hoodie. It has these stones. They're not exactly rhinestones, but these stones going across the front. There's a number on the back. Across the bottom, it just has some nice little distressing. Looks like it'll fit a little boxy. Oh yeah. No, this is fire. That was a little Aelfric Eden unboxing and showing. Since I was talking about them, I had the box right there. Figured why not show you some stuff. Back to the list. Rugby polos are very popular right now, or just like polos in general. I only have one so far, but I do plan on getting more. Oh, one pair of sweatpants I forgot to tell y'all about, which is actually the cheapest ones on this list. The Walmart No Boundaries brand has some in the women's section. All the pictures always have the waist folded over. I don't know why exactly, but I was actually just wearing my pair earlier today. They're like $20 if I'm not mistaken. And they're one of my favorite baggy sweats for sure. Highly recommend those. And it's Walmart, so probably fast shipping. Now some hoodies I'm gonna go down the list on. The hoodie I was wearing at the beginning of this video, the West Coast Choppers hoodie, I got it from PacSun. I got that off of TikTok shop also. West Coast Choppers, pretty popular. The Uniqlo hoodie that matches the sweatpants, super fire. It's also $50. Crazy quality, just super comfy. Highly recommend. Now if you have a little bit of a higher budget, Essentials hoodies. Essentials hoodies, they are very comfortable hoodies. They are a little bit built up to the hype. They make really good colors that you can wear just with anything, and so not as expensive as Essentials hoodies, but not like super cheap. The Yeezy Gap Balenciaga zip up. The tag is like the Gap logo, but it says Yeezy. Now you might hear Yeezy Gap Balenciaga and assume it's super expensive. I got this for $80, so cheaper than an Essentials hoodie. It's like triple layered. It's just a plain black hoodie. It's probably my favorite zip up. I got a size too small, and so I don't wear it that much. But if I got the right size, I would wear it all the time. It's heavy. It looks like a real light zip up, but I could wear it in the cold weather and be perfectly fine. I can highly recommend that zip up. It's probably in the range from $80 to $100 depending on where you look at. A little bit on the cheaper end depending on which ones you pick, but Realtree hoodies, you can never go wrong. Realtree pants also, you can never go wrong. My personal brand, I have everything on my site pretty cheap right now. I have some hoodies that I'm just trying to get rid of. I have some $30 hoodies posted up on the site. This wall that I have over here is all of my clothing brand. So these jerseys over here I have up on the site, some sizes. This hoodie is the hoodie I was talking about. It's just a cool little design. Then this is a chrome IT. A lot of people liked that one. It's a little hard to see right now, but that's about all I have up on the site right now. A lot of my stuff is sold out. I wear a lot of plain tees. I really don't wear a lot of graphic tees. I've put together a list of my favorite plain tees. Some are more expensive, as in like $20 for one shirt is kind of expensive for a plain shirt. And then there's some down to like $3. I have 4 of my favorite blank shirts. Goodfellow from Target. 4 or 5 for like $18. I think it's 4 for $18. And then there's Uniqlo tees. I brought up Uniqlo multiple times. Just has like high quality, a little bit more of a boxy, baggier fit. I only have a couple of those because those are the $20 per, but they are my favorite t-shirts. They are voted my favorite t-shirt. Pro Club I see range from anywhere from like $6 to $8. Pro Clubs have a little bit tighter of a neck. They fit you a little tighter. H&M actually makes tees very similar to Uniqlo tees. They're pretty close if you wanted a little bit cheaper of a version. I want to say like $10, so like half the price. And then another blank tee that I can recommend, very similar to Pro Club, but Shaka-Wear. Shaka-Wear and Pro Club are very similar in my opinion, but they're also just like a simple blank shirt. They have multiple of like the same quality, but they have a bunch of different fitments. And so I only have 2 shirts on here that are actual graphic tees. There's one from a brand called Very Rare. The back says Jesus saves, and then on the front is Jesus giving the devil a wedgie. I just thought it was a cool little funny graphic tee. I think I did spend like $40 on that shirt. The brand Euphoric, they make those shirts and hoodies that on the front say like mental health matters. They always have like super cheap stuff up. I actually have one of their t-shirts and it's actually like a thick quality. I didn't expect it for like a cheaper shirt. And their hoodies are only like $20. I have some hoodies from them. I always recommend them for budget stuff. And it's a cool little message behind it. Mental health does matter. I've been in a big thermal wave lately, waffle shirts, whatever you want to call them. I've been in a big wave of those as it's getting colder outside. My favorite thermal that I've gotten is actually from Uniqlo. They call it a waffle crew neck. I got mine from Uniqlo once again. As you can see, basically get someone anything from Uniqlo and it'll be fire. Gap makes a pretty simple, cheap one. Walmart's was pretty cheap, I'm pretty sure. I have one from them also. I also got one from Target. The Walmart and Target ones are pretty simple if you're just looking for a basic thermal. Now some that have some actual graphics on them. I got one from the Supermade. It's like a skeleton thermal. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. It's cool, but that one is a little more expensive. In my recent video that I made with Depop, I came across this thermal from a brand called Vivid Illusions. I have texted them recently and they said they're restocking soon, and so hopefully by the time you're seeing this, they're back in stock. But when it comes to all these categories I'm talking about, you can always thrift. A lot of the stuff you can find similar things thrifting, you know, baggy jeans, you can always find thrifting. Baggy sweatpants, you can always thrift. I just personally am not that good at it, and so I don't really do it. We've been talking about clothes for a long time. I'm gonna switch it up back to some more different things. A cool little electronic that I use a lot is this little productivity timer, is what I call it. It's just a simple timer, it twists on the sides, and I set a lot of timers when I don't feel like getting my phone out, or I know if I get on my phone, I'll get distracted. I always have that sitting on my desk. Yeah, if you know someone that uses a wallet, aka everybody. This is the wallet that I use. I actually like it a lot. You have this little switch on the side right here that when you pull it, your cards come up. I think you can keep up to like 6 cards in here. I only have 4 in here right now, but there's space for more. So I'd say you can definitely put 6 cards in here. Then as you saw on the front, you can keep an air tag here. And then it does open as a trifold that you can keep. If you want to keep some cash, there's a little fold for some cash. I actually got this off of TikTok shop also, but you can find plenty. You can find plenty all around with that little switch on the side. That's just the main thing that I like. Watches are always a good gift, whether you get some super fire watch or just some simple watch. Now, a little bit more funny spin on that is watch rings. I almost bought one the other day. I was at this event and they had them. I almost bought one. It's a ring, but it has a watch on it. I've seen them for like $20 before. Just to throw some more ideas out there if that maybe you haven't thought of, to spark some more ideas. Hats, beanies, even like caps that are a little tighter to your head. All the type of headwear, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with sports related stuff. If you have a basketball player, a football, a golfer in the family, you know, new basketball, any basketball gear, new shoes. Golfing wise, you can never go wrong with a new ball marker, bag of tees, golf balls, and then any category, football, new football. Another random one, but I would appreciate is a clipper set for your hair. Obviously, I need a haircut. I need to use my own. For an aspiring barber in the family, or even for self cuts, I personally have learned to cut my own hair. Save me a lot of money. Some more fun stuff that I added into here is an ice maker. I have an ice maker in my room, super clutch. For my fellow ice lovers, and you can make that nice like nugget ice. Mini fridge. I have a mini fridge in my room also. Mini fridge and ice maker combo in the room. Deadly. And then also going with the room stuff, you can never go wrong with decor. For example, I have this Astro Boy Lego set. It's not Legos, it's made by a different company, but Cause figures, the actual Cause figures are expensive, but you can get fake Cause figures anywhere. I have this sitting desk lamp. It looks like a little figure with a lamp head. I kind of dabbled in the jewelry there for a second, but some jewelry that I can recommend. I personally get a lot of my jewelry from GLD. Now, once again, that's kind of depending on what your budget is, that could be a little more expensive. Some more budget options to find similar things is Amazon, and also just like Instagram brands in general. There's so many Instagram brands I come across that make fire jewelry, and it's not going to be as expensive as, you know, mainstream jewelry. Sometimes I go on Instagram and just look up jewelry, see what people are making. Just be careful, because there's also scammers on there. For any aspiring creators in the family, or if you're looking to get into just recording stuff, the microphones that I use, these little circle microphones, these are the best mics that I've ever used. I like these so much for a few reasons. One, they're so small. They stay out the way. You can get these little stickers. So right now I covered this with black. So whenever I'm wearing black hoodie shirt, I usually wear this black one. There's another one with a white sticker. If you can get where I'm going with this, whenever I'm wearing white tops, I usually put my white one on. The brand I use is called Hollyland. It comes with this charging case. I'm using one of the mics, but there is another one in here if you're talking to another person. This one that I got in specific comes with an adapter for your camera. And so right now I have that plugged into my camera, and that's how it's receiving the audio. But there's also the versions for the phones, whether you have an older phone with the lightning plug-in or you have the USB-C. They have all that so you can use it with your phone or a camera. Not a bad gift at all. I got these gloves in specific from Uniqlo. Once again, super fire pair. They're not too chunky like some winter gloves. They're actually like real sleek. These have a specific like technology in them. I think they could just call it heat tech. So they are very warm. They are very warm, but then you don't have to have them super big old puffy gloves. I got these for, I want to say like $25 or something from there. Sidetracked from the creative stuff if you're trying to get into videos. I'm using a tripod right now. Tripods are always a good thing. Ring lights, socks, bro. Get someone you love some socks. That's one of those things that like, you can always use a new set of socks. Get some of them fuzzy socks if you want to get someone like a Christmas themed gift, you know, get some of them fuzzy socks. It's a good gift, bro. Socks, underrated gift. I'm gonna go down a quick list. I have this section of also just kind of miscellaneous stuff that I'm talking about. I'm gonna go through this section a little quicker. You can never go wrong with games. Like Black Ops 7, for example, just came out. New headset if you're talking to your friends or you just want a new headset in general. The iPhone 17, if you have some type of plan with your family that you can figure out, obviously buying outright would be a little more expensive. Also going on that same path, iPads, MacBooks, if you got students, or if you are a student, the new Ray-Ban Metas, or if you're not into the whole recording technology, AI, glasses stuff, just new glasses in general, any type of glasses, blue light glasses, sunglasses. If you really want to get a new camera, I can recommend a lower tier camera, a middle tier camera, and then more expensive cameras, depending on what your budget is. If you're looking to get a camera for videos or pictures or whatever. So the two cameras that I first started off with was a Sony A5000. There's also a vlog kit that Sony made with the Sony ZV-E ZV-10 or ZV-10. And then another camera that I also started off with was the Canon SL3 if you wanted to go the Canon way and not Sony. Canon SL3, I think it was literally like $400 or something. It was a cool little starter DSLR. Some mid-tier, you know, like $1,000 cameras. Not this camera, but a different camera that I used is the Sony a6700. It's basically like the Sony a7 IV that I'm using right now. The Sony a7 IV that I'm using right now is more, it's up in the 2000s. The Sony a6700 is the more compact version of the a7 IV, if that makes sense. Very good camera, very good hybrid camera, good for pictures and videos. Then the more expensive stuff, let's say you really want to go all out. Sony a7 IV, very good camera. You'll hear a lot of good things about it. Going along that line with technology and stuff, new chargers, phone chargers, any type of never go wrong. That's a good idea. Phone cases or cases to anything that you use. Mouse pads, if you have someone that works at a desk. I like the super big jumbo mouse pads, never go wrong. Backpacks for my instrument people. I don't know if I got instrument people watching, but let's say they play guitar. You can get them a jar of picks. Get them a new strap for their guitar. Or let's say they're into piano. What accessories do you get for a piano player? Now, one of my most favorite pickups recently has been a puffer jacket. If you don't have a puffer or someone you know doesn't have a puffer, super awesome recommendation. Puffers are awesome for when it's cold, obviously. Kind of going on that desk vibe, new keyboards, you can never go wrong. I personally love keyboards. Wireless mouses in specific, the one I have is from Logitech. The wirelessness is awesome. Kind of going on that same vibe, AirPods. They just came out with some new AirPods that are literally graded for hearing aids. People that need hearing aids can use the new AirPods. The new AirPods have live translation. So let's say you're talking to someone in a different language, it translates directly in your ear. They're not that expensive for AirPods. Another side little note for desk people, new monitors, you can never go wrong. Or if you play games and stuff, new monitors, screens, you can never go wrong. Cologne, I'm not too into cologne, but I do have some Tom Ford cologne that I think is good. A specific Hygiene bundle that I got recently is actually from Tone. That's A&P's brand. The Tone holiday bundle that I got is actually fire. I know they make different ones, so I'm not sure about the other ones, but it comes with a deodorant, it comes with a body mist, and then a body wash for the shower. I've tried all three. I've used all three for over a week now. I can highly recommend. With certain deodorants, my armpits be getting itchy. I didn't have that problem with them. Nice underwear. You can never go wrong with some brand new underwear. You can always use new underwear. And I'm talking to you. That person that's been using that same rotation of 5 boxers, 7 boxers for a year now. You can upgrade. That's a good gift. You can never go wrong with that. Now, we are wrapping up this list. I'm kind of just gonna end off with some sites for clothes. Looks like that's kind of what I have left is some site recommendations. If you didn't specifically like anything that I showed, I have some sites that I'll leave you off with. Also, quarter zips. Hey, quarter zips are becoming a trend. They're kind of a funny thing right now. I like wearing quarter zips. A little church fit, a little nicer dinner. But the sites that I am gonna recommend, Inflation. Inflation is a little more budget side. I have a lot of stuff from them and I can recommend that they're fire. Blank Nights specializes in blank stuff. The stuff that I have from them is real boxy, like oversized zip ups, baggy sweatpants. Boohoo Man is a site that I have multiple things from also. I have some like extremely baggy pants, but they make some regular fitting stuff too. Boohoo Man is definitely a budget option. PacSun, huge brand, can't go wrong. A lot of my jeans are from PacSun. I mean, you heard me talk about Minimal. Aelfric Eden's site is good. Basically all the stuff that I listed of like specific clothes, their sites themselves will have some good stuff too, I'm positive. Because the clothes that I recommended are clothes that I have. That is over 100 ideas. If I didn't at least spark something, I failed. I literally failed. Once again, I just want to bring up, if you made it to the end of this video, I am going to be doing a giveaway. The rules are to subscribe and comment down below why you really want a box of clothes for a little Christmas gift. This would be a Christmas gift from me to you, whoever wins it. I'm about to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, so if this video helped in any way, a like, subscribe would be very appreciated. I'm trying to hit it before the end of the year. And if you are into fashion, all of my other videos are a lot more fashion challenges. And so those are just a little fun, entertaining binge you could go on if you'd like. Check out the second channel if you want some random, very random videos. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I appreciate y'all, bro. I tried to recommend you guys as much stuff as I can. You guys support me through the roof, and so the least I can do is give you a video that I've been seeing get recommended. Without further ado, that's 100 Christmas gift ideas. Get to shopping. Get to shopping, I guess. Happy New Year, happy 2026. I'll see y'all in next Monday's video. God bless. Peace out. Love you. Goodbye.